your path, everything that's been meaning to stop you, everything that's been trying to hold you back, the devil better watch out, baby. Because the Holy Ghost is about to come up through here and do some damage. Some damage is coming, some damage is coming. And it's not to your camp, but it is to the enemy's camp. Y'all don't hear me up in here. Oh my God. Some of y'all been fighting against some stuff. You've been wondering, when am I going to get the victory, God? How am I going to overcome some things? I ain't going to begin with prayer. It's going to begin with you waiting. It's going to begin with you obeying God. If you do those things, God is obliged to His word. And because He's obliged to His word, some things are about to be erased. The things, the enemies that you see now, the things that's been messing with your mind, the things that's been messing with your heart, the things that's been messing with your family, the things that's been messing with you. God's going to wipe some stuff out. He can wipe it out. He can wipe it out. He can wipe it out because He is the Lord of the breakthrough. He is the Lord of the breakthrough. Some of you keep going through some emotional stuff time and time again. Every time you get to a point, you think you're about to overcome or you're about to break through. It seems like something happens in life and you get sent back into the vacuum of depression. Well, baby, the day is coming when the vacuum of depression won't work anymore because the light of glory is about to go piercing through where you are, and you will have victory. You will be victorious. You will have joy in your life again. Oh, yes, you will. Oh, yes, you will. You're going to look at that devil and say, come on, baby. Let's get ready to rumble. And I'm standing my ground. And my God will bring me through. Yes. I'm not going back. I don't care how many thorns you throw. I don't care what happens. God put me here. He put me in a position. And I will accomplish it. Something about belonging to God. Sometimes the enemy underestimates you. Sometimes the enemy underestimates you. He underestimates you and what you can do. Well, honey, let me tell you, it's not about you anyway, but it is about God. If he underestimates you and you belong to God, he's actually underestimating God. And I love it when the enemy underestimates God, because when he underestimates God, he just don't know what he's in for. He just don't know. He is the Lord of the breakthrough. He is the Lord of the breakthrough. And he had another fight. David defeated the Philistines once. And then, at the end of the chapter, he had to fight them again. The Philistines, I told you they ain't got no sense. They just got walked up and cleaned up. They just got all messed up. God done wiped them out. Oh my God. He done came through busting forth. And then they're going to come again. How much sense does that make? If I just got my honey beat down, I ain't ready to fight you no time soon. I'm gonna go somewhere and train again. I'm gonna go somewhere and get some strength and learn how to do something. I'm gonna do something. But I'm telling you, they ain't thinking, because that's the enemy. Oh my God, who am I talking to today? There's some things that keep coming up.